pray. Gracious God, we come together now to give you thanks for what we have already experienced dealing with this convention. We give you thanks for those who had the vision of Claflin University. And we thank you for those who have been carrying on that vision down to this present day. Amen.
Let me introduce our great president of the university, Dr. Henry D. Joseph. We also have our president of the CUIAA, Ms. Natasha Carter. We also have the president of the upstate chapter in Greenville, Dr. Charles Johnson. We have with us the director of the annual fund and alumni relations, Ms. Zelda Lee. We have the vice president of the international chapter here of upstate, and that's the vice president of the upstate chapter, and that's Ms. Estella Breckenbach. And also we have the treasurer, Dr. Glanville Hicks, who's going to be with us today. We have the chairperson of the Awards and Recognition Committee, Ms. Rose Davis. And we're going to have some presentations here today, also this afternoon, and we have Bob Miller, who is the president of the Metro Washington chapter of the Claflin University Alumni. Bob Miller. And also I think we have Ms. Patricia Williams also up here is going to do some special awards. Okay, thank you.
Your passion for Claflin helps us all to come together as one of the entities that we create, one that allows us to achieve the university's goals. And at this time, I would like to express how many of us make this presidential luncheon come together. Again, welcome, thank you, and continue to enjoy the convention. Thank you. Good afternoon. I bring you greetings on this 43rd Claflin University International Alumni Association Convention. It is a great time to be an alumnus of Claflin University as we continue to produce leaders that will impact the world in which we live. I'm proud of the chapters that support Claflin through fundraising, wonderful signature events, and other initiatives. Your support is duly noted and greatly appreciated. Finally, on behalf of the Claflin University family and the International Alumni Association, welcome.
I'm so proud, and I use every opportunity to tell other folks. Claflin students are going all over the country presenting papers of all kinds. Dr. Tisdale, we're so proud of you and all that you bring to our alumni. I want to begin by acknowledging those responsible for our 43rd convention, beginning with our international president. We thank Ms. Carter for her leadership of the organization. We certainly thank the Greenville Alumni Chapter. Some of you remember, there's some conventions that we always remember because the chapter tries to go over the top. A few years ago, we were in South Florida. And some of you were on the cruise. He said, don't talk about the cruise. What happened with the cruise? I won't talk about the cruise. But I do want to just point this out. that Reverend Johnson and the Greenville chapter wanted to give us something to remember, something to talk about. So, they're connected with all of Greenville, including the Greenville Fire Department. And then, the board of business on something we heard today that they're going to raise $1 million to help students. And you need to know that that's important work. So we want the board of business on, Mrs. Hudson, the chair of that board, to raise stand and just let us know who you are and acknowledge your presence. Members of the board, we also want to acknowledge our Office Division of Institutional Advancement, Reverend Middleton, and the Division of Institutional Advancement. They worked hard in collaboration with the International Alumni Association and the Greenville chapter in making this happen. Reverend Middleton, will you and your staff who were present, please stand and acknowledge. Other faculty and staff who may be here as well. We want to acknowledge you and the work that you do at Claflin University. Other faculty and staff. And I want to acknowledge, again, you did acknowledge, but I got to go tonight. I do want to acknowledge someone who brings great leadership, someone very special to Claflin University, working with all of our students, and especially the students in the Honors College. The First Lady and Director of the Claflin University Honors College, my wife. $6 million for our effort to help we have this comes from speaking of UNCF, of course, Michael Lomax is the CEO of UNCF, and we will celebrate 50 years next year. They partnered with $1 million to help us gain the funds to bring to our university. What's the key to success? We have a clear vision and mission. Involved in dynamic strategic planning and increase with vision. What's the vision? Thank you.
In first place was Gallup chapter giving $9,373. Now the city.
We love you. We want you to stand and let people see you. You have worked so hard.
We're going to get at least 2 words from Dr. Tisdale.
Okay, good.
Well, the two words that I want all of alumni, all of leadership to remember, I want them just to remember that Claflin University was founded to be a leading university in the Southeast. We're continuing that theme. We're continuing the legacy of the university. And I say to all of the alumni, students, and our supporter, remember that Claflin leads and will be one of the leading 21st century institutions of higher education.
Absolutely.
Claflin leads.
Hi, Harvey Elwood. We're here with Dr. Leo Twiggs, who's a proud alumni. 1956, is that what they say?
1956, that's my plan.
Tell us about this assemblage and what it means to you and your experiences at Claflin, and now you see where you guys are today.
When I came to Claflin, we had less than 1,000 students. And if you notice, this place is filled. And it just shows just how Dr. Tisdale has made this place such a place for all of us to come and meet each other. And of course, Claflin has the oldest art department of any school in the state, and I'm so proud to be a graduate of that department.
Not only are you a graduate of that program, but you're one of the most outstanding people who's ever attended the university. And you've been an ambassador. Your work, your art, your craftsmanship has been unique beyond compare. And I'm privileged to be in your presence.
Thank you so much.
It's Robin Dees, and I am a 1992 graduate of Claflin University, and presently I'm serving on the Board of Trustees at Claflin.
Professionally, where are you?
I am a Hartsville District Superintendent for the United Methodist Church.
I see, so you travel all over the world.
Not all over the world, but I travel pretty much.
You're probably looking at better than $40,000. Yes.
That's great.
And you guys not near there yet.
No, as a matter of fact, this is my first year serving on the board, so I want to get in that competition. I like to win.
You heard it from two of our great, outstanding board members, Claflin University, and Dr. Tisdale said lead. Claflin leads. What does that mean to you? Is that the reality, or is that just something you're working towards?
No, that's a reality. Even when I was a student at Claflin, we were taught what it means to be in leadership, especially as a small HBCU back then. You know, we have great alumni who have historically been in leadership positions in whatever field you can think of.
You know, I don't want to differ with you, but I'm willing to say Claflin is greater than an HBCU. I don't think that we should even have to necessarily wear the monocle of HBCU. We are. But in terms of our level of competitiveness on a global scale, we exceed and excel. We're number one. You're alumni. Number one in the nation. I don't know how you'll accomplish that, but you guys compete with anybody, anywhere.
That's true. That is very true.
But I also know that we need to remember our history, and that's important.
Foundation. Yes. Thank you both. All right, we've got Dr. Reverend Middleton here. He is the Vice President for Institutional Advancement. Talk to us about today's assemblage, Dr. Middleton, if you will.
Well, today's event was spectacular. The president gave the State of the College address. The alumni were very much improved and they were very excited about everything that they heard, and they're ready to work even harder next year as we look towards another convention.
And I see a spirit of good, qualified competitiveness, of good, wholesome competitiveness, where everybody's trying to outdo the other in terms of raising money to give back to students. I think it's wonderful.
That's one of our main strategies, getting the fraternities and sororities involved, the alumni chapters, getting them involved. We raised over $800,000 this year. Next year, we challenge them to go over $1 million. And it's through competition. Everybody's trying to outdo the other one, but it's wholesome and fun because it's all towards benefiting Claflin University. We just care about our alma mater. And
you guys are leading the nation, and that's just fantastic.
We're number one.
Yeah.
We are number one. We want to stay number one, but we don't want to just remain where we are. We want to try to go to the next level. Right now, our alumni giving is 52%. We're shooting for 55% next year. And we believe that with the kind of turnout we've had this year up in the upstate, next year we'll be going to Atlanta, getting them involved as well.
You're on your way.
We're on our way. And thank you for your support.
You got it always, Dr. Middleton. Very good. Thank you. I've got Reverend Richburg, Caesar Richburg, the pastor for the AME Church and a proud graduate of Claflin University. What year was that?
1972.
1972. Proud graduate. And we're in the upstate where you pastored for 10 years.
No, I pastored here for 18 years.
Oh, 18? Okay.
Yes.
And a fantastic job you did. So this is really home for you, technically.
A second home.
Second home.
Yes.
Tell us about the day's activities, if you will.
Well, it's really good. I think we're all excited because, quite honestly, what we have here is a president that is intoxicated, but is intoxicated with vision, which drives so much energy. And I think our passes are prolonged for this university, and the best days are really still ahead.
Thank you so much. This is Miss Rosa Kennelly. Miss Kennelly, tell us about today's event.
Oh, well, we've had a
a lot going on today, but probably the most exciting thing today was the presidential luncheon. We just heard so many great facts about Claflin and all that's going on, and our president is so excited and such a visionary. So we're all excited about Claflin, and the alumni are just loving on each other, and it's just a great event.
Ms. Kennelly, you do an awful lot. Do you have a set of roller skates or something? How is it you manage to be in so many places doing so many things?
Well, you know, I grew up in a family where there were a lot of us, and my mother always said, to whom much is given, much is required. So I give, and God gives back to me.
We want to thank you for all you do. We want to give you your flowers while you're still alive.
Thank you.
You're a wonderful lady doing a wonderful job.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We're the Claflin University International Alumni Association, the 43rd Alumni Association up in upstate Greenville. And let me just say that they have done a wonderful job in putting it together. I think this is one of the largest registration we've had in a few years.